Hello, my name is Dylan Bridges. You may remember me from my exploits in doing absolutely nothing but sitting on my ass all day playing Call of Duty. But I'm here today to teach you a really easy flourish, because I know the struggle of trying to learn flourishes, and they say they're easy, i.e., I don't know, Never Nude by Zach Mueller. I'm calling you out. Still haven't learned it. Anyway, I'm here to teach you an extremely easy flourish. Here's what it looks like. Okay, so, doesn't look that good, but something I came up with in an elevator. So, I was really bored, but it's pretty easy to do. It's a nice little display you can do if you want to, impress your friends at parties. Just kidding. Who would be impressed by someone playing with cards? Mom. Anyway, so to do it, it's really simple. Basically, all you want to do is, there are a few prerequisites. You want to be able to get into a Z-cut, but that's really not that hard. It's just
It'll help if you know the
Okay, Callan's trying to tell me something that I already know. Anyway, prerequisites, really, all you need to know is doing a Z-cut, which is really simple. All you need to do is you break off a packet with your thumb, just like that, and hold it between your index finger and your thumb, just like that. And then take your middle finger, sorry, there's a bug on my chest, but I don't care, and you just pull apart, making a Z, or an N, if you will. But we're going to do a variation of that, and we're going to take our index finger, break apart like that, so now we have this packet. The rest of the deck is being held by your right hand index finger and your right hand thumb, and the other packet is being held exclusively by your index finger on your left hand and your right thumb, creating a pivot point almost, and this will come in handy later. And mainly you want to hold it in the center so that you have more control. And then what you want to do is you want to take your other thumb and break off about half of the other packet. And then this is where you get your Z cut, or in this case your N cut. And then you're now holding this packet with your index finger on your left hand and your thumb. The middle packet is being held by your thumb and your right hand index finger. And the last packet is being held by your right hand index finger and your right hand thumb. And what you want to do now is you want to take your right hand middle finger, place it under this packet, just like that, and replace it. Because you're going to take this index finger and split this packet, just like that. It's really hard to do from this angle. So you'll be left with kind of I dropped some cards, I don't happen.
Kind of looks like an M.
Yeah, you're kind of left with like a janky looking M. And this is going to be the basis for the flourish. And basically, the rest of this is fairly simple. All you want to do is this is where your middle finger, where that middle finger pivot point comes in handy. You want to pivot this packet. You want to take, if you're holding it like this, which is how I recommend starting out the flourish, you want to take this, pivot these edges toward you. So you're left with kind of like this. And then, all you want to do is kind of pull this over, like that. You do like an index kind of pushover kind of thing. And then, hello, there was a lady on a bike. Yes, very nice. Anyway, you go from this to here, and then push this over. And then you want to pivot this packet towards the mirror or whatever you're doing, away from you, and pull this packet with your other three fingers. So you have this curled under this packet for support. You don't really need it. I don't really need it, but you may need it once you start doing the flourish, and my arms are starting to hurt from holding this. So you want to go like that, and then just fold it all together, and that's going to create, I don't have the opening very well, but that's going to create kind of like a diamond. And then I'll give you like an underview of what's going on. The next part is kind of like a worm variation, just not as complicated or good looking. But you're going to take your index finger. This is why it helps to have your index finger curled under the deck. You're going to basically, by using the support of your middle finger and your ring finger, holding the cards at the bottom, you're going to push, as another jogger, we're on a bike path, you're going to push this card over, and you're going to hold it between your middle finger and your index finger. It's really knacky. You'll eventually get it after a while. It's really difficult. And then you kind of do this for a little while, and then you open it up like that. And that you can do that. That doesn't look that good. But if you want to open it up a hell of a lot, if you want to bring the camera up, you take this, support it with your chin, and you just open it up like that. And then close it by doing whatever you want.